And now, meteorologist Marty with Southern Colorado's most accurate forecast.
Just about 12:17 on this Wednesday afternoon, a much less windy afternoon, obviously. Temperatures aren't terribly warm, but it's not bad either. 45 degrees is Ceramic Landscape Materials. We have a beautiful clear sky overhead, and that always helps. Nice look back towards the Spanish Peaks on the left-hand side. They always look pretty with the snow on top of them. There's a little bit of a breeze out there at the Colorado State Veterans Nursing Home, but it's only up around 10 miles an hour, and after 50 and 60, I guess that's probably tolerable. It's been pretty quiet out on the Eastern Plains, too. Eads currently at 44 degrees with a nice calm wind and just a couple of clouds overhead. The rest of the afternoon should be relatively quiet. Skycast doesn't show anything of note outside of a few high clouds maybe drifting in from the west later on this evening. We're not expecting much of that either. Overnight tonight looks mostly clear. I think we'll keep the temperatures warmer than they were last night and early this morning, but still in the 20s to maybe lower 30s as you wake up tomorrow. Coolest probably for low-lying areas. Look for Lyman to maybe fall back to around 20, but I think most other areas will be somewhere between about 25 and 30 tomorrow morning. High country will be a little colder. Tomorrow looks mostly sunny off the get-go. We may get some clouds around in the afternoon. I do think we will get some breezy pockets to develop late in the day. But if we do, in fact, go as Skycast suggests here with a mostly clear sky, the air overhead is going to be much warmer, and we think the temperatures at the ground will be too, with highs in the 60s and 70s at lower elevations and 40s and 50s over the mountains and mountain valleys. I mentioned it may be a bit breezy tomorrow. We're talking maybe 10 to 15 miles an hour. Perhaps a couple of gusts to 20. But with temperatures like this, I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. We'll have 50s for northern Teller County, Cripple Creek perhaps in the 40s. We'll go with lower 60s around much of Colorado Springs, maybe upper 50s on the Palmer Divide. And we'll expect 60s to near 70 around Pueblo, westward into Canyon City, mid-60s, then 50s and 60s on the higher terrain south and west of town. Again, there could be a few wind gusts occasionally up around 20 miles an hour, but those look to be pretty spotty at the moment. And really, tomorrow looks like about the nicest day we're going to get for a little while. Friday will get cooler. It's a shallow layer of colder air. Does not look to bring with it any chance for snow, but then another surge of colder air and a little bit of instability in the upper levels could result in some scattered snow showers sometime latter half of Saturday into early in the day Sunday, and then again maybe over the mountains again Sunday afternoon. None of this looks particularly organized. In fact, we can go ahead and take a look at Skycast and show you that we're at best talking about very spotty activity up to our north and over the mountains. So for now, we're not looking for any real significant trouble with travel for the weekend. But we'll continue to track it, and if that changes, we'll let you know. Looks like we'll kick it out of here early next week with a gradual warming trend into about next Wednesday or so. Pueblo, look for after being near 70 tomorrow to fall back into the 50s on Friday, maybe only 40s on Saturday. A few sprinkles or flurries are a possibility sometime late Saturday into Sunday. Again, nothing real organized. We'll have you in the 50s early next week and then might jump right back up into the 70s by about next Wednesday. Canyon City looking for 67 tomorrow. Oh, by the way, did I forget? Tomorrow's the first day of spring. It's appropriate, I suppose, that we're going to be so nice and warm. We'll then be in the 50s on Friday and get reminded that spring around here could mean a little bit of anything because we could have some rain, we could have a little snow, it'll be colder this weekend, hopefully not terribly windy. And we're back up to 70 degrees or so on Wednesday. And in Teller County, look for temperatures to fall from the 50s tomorrow into the 30s perhaps by Saturday. Slightly warmer by Sunday afternoon, but somewhere in between there we could have at least some isolated snow showers to contend with. And we'll go with 40s early next week, maybe 50s by Wednesday.
And we still get a lot of our moisture in this stretch, so don't be surprised.
No, and it could be rain, it could be snow, depends. I mean, it would be nice if we could get some sort of wet weather here between now and the time that June comes around and gets hot and we have to start talking about fires again. It looks pretty quiet for a little while.
Okay. Thanks, Marty.
You're welcome.